Okay, here I am. Late as usual. Late, late for a very important date. I am late for a very important date, but I'm here even though I'm late. So, but I had some financial difficulties. I don't know if you've ever had financial difficulties, but I had some financial difficulties. So I had to but call my bank and they fixed them for me. So it's all good now. They fixed them. They was very nice, very understanding. And and they fixed my problems. And so what's that? Oh, that's good. She's out of there. Ah, man, that was weird. Okay, that was weird. Okay, now, tonight is artist therapy card night, but I also have to get, okay, y'all, just watch something. Just look at this. Okay, now, now I gotta get, okay, no, you can watch this piece of paper as soon as I find it. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta do this. I gotta get this piece of paper. And Papa, are you breathing down my neck?
Yeah, I'm walking.
Oh, wait a minute, because you got to pull a name in a minute. Okay. Because I had planned to. Oh, look at see, there's Kathy Lake. Oh, there's Kathy Lake, and there's Sandra Louise, and there's Irma. Oh my gosh, Irma, how are you doing? And then there's Gail, and there's Lala Gamaloriway, and there's Lorena. But you know what I said I was going to do today was I said I was going to write down them names who watched my video, who watched my video. So, but I didn't because I was very busy playing with Jeffrey, and then we were eating ice cream, and so then I looked at the clock and it said 8:59. I said, "Holy smackajanolies!" I realized that it was late and I had things to do, people to see, places to go, which was like right here. And here I am. And there's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl Talifus. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm tearing these here papers. And then I looked at my comments on my video yesterday, because I did a video yesterday making this here thing, this little journal thing. Why in the world does that happen to me right there? Oh, there I'm back. Okay, let me put that there. And so you look at that for a minute, and I have to flip over to another screen. I'm going to look over to this other screen. I have to go right here, and then I have to go here, and then I got to refresh this. Oh, that's, wait a second, wait a minute, I got to button this. And then I have to, is this the one? Oh yeah, this is the one real right here. Okay, now I'm looking at, I got 39 likes, that's good. Now, I got to see everybody that wrote Thunderbird. And I see, okay, Tammy Wolf wrote Thunderbird. And let me put a heart there so I got her name. Okay, and Tanya wrote Thunderbird. Tanya Kowalowski. Oops, I write that on this one. TaniaKowalczyk. And then Ebony's got a different name too. What's her name? Ebony. I'll just write now EBANY119. And then Lizzie Sanders. She wrote Thunderbird. Lizzie. Lizzie Sanders. Oh, she's got an E on her name. Okay. And then Karen Giannini, Karen Giannini. N-I-N-I. She wrote Thunderbird. And and then Mags Lockley. M-A-G-Z. I love that name. L-O-C-K-L-E-Y. She wrote Thunderbird. And Isla Board. Yeah. She wrote Thunderbird. Isla Boyd. I love the name Isla too. And then let's see. That one didn't write. Okay, Trish Millard. She wrote Thunderbird. E-A Mill Oak House soon. M-I-L-L-A-R-D. She wrote Thunderbird. And this one did not write it. This one did not write it. And Shirley Mozart. She wrote Thunderbird. She marked that. And then, okay, that one didn't do it. This one did. This girl, her name is Leanne. Leanne. Okay, Leanne, K-R-T-A-K. K-A-R-T-A-K. She wrote Thunderbird. And then we have Muriel. Muriel Sinclair. We used to buy Sinclair gasoline. She wrote Thunderbird. Okay, and then Louise Carr. She wrote Thunderbird. And then there's Diana Velazquez. That's not heard some of these names before. This is cool. So what I'm thinking is a lot of these people watch my videos. They might hit a like, but they may not leave a comment. But they did. Here, see, like Diana, she just wrote Thunderbird, and that works good. I'm not saying everybody has to leave a comment because you don't have to. You can just, and then, oh, of course, Trina Willoughby. And Kathy D. Wow, this is wonderful. Okay, and then Ernest, no, not Ernest. Susan Ernst. She wrote Thunderbird. And Erin Morrison. Erin Morrison wrote Thunderbird. And Colette Corbell. Yep, she's got Thunderbird. V-E-I-L, Veal. Okay, and then there's, let's see, Johanna, did you write Thunderbird? I just love your videos. I know I will be standing for all of your shows. I'm always watching Thunderbird. So, Johanna Stevens. Love that name, Johanna. Okay. And let's see, Mandy. Oh, yes, Mandy. Yep. I should have done this first, right? I'm trying to go really, really fast. Okay, so yes, I got Mandy. Now, this one didn't mention it. And, oh, Sandra Louise. I have another prize I got to send out to Sandra Louise. And, oh, and she asks for Tanya's link as well, so I'll have to get that. Yes, and put that out there. Sandra Louise at Mama Two's place. And then there's Dana Enid. Okay, Dana. I love her name. I guess I just love names. And yep, there's Grandma Allison. And that is all of them. So that was what, 40 comments. That's wonderful. Okay, so now I can get back over here to StreamYard and see if y'all are still here. Looks like there's 23 folks here. Thank you for staying and hanging. And I'm going to fold these in quotes like this. So they're all going to be folded the same way. I hear Hubster over there cutting his toenails or fingernails or something now. So I'll have him come over here in a minute. Okay, hi Tracy Turner, Beetle Chick. Oh, and there's Sandra Louise, Susan McDonald, Beetle Chick, Sonia Trejo, and Patricia Stubbs, Nancy Fraley, and there's Gail, and there is Kathy Amara, Sandy Rector. She wrecked her. She wrecked something. Lisa Bedard, and then Lala Gamma Loriway, and Sassafras and Scraps, and let's see, who didn't I say? Gail. Oh, I said Gail. Gail and Tracy. Oh, I said Tracy Turner and Lana Gabaloy, and Cheryl and Lorena Salinas, and then there is Barbara Baxter and Jamie Parody and Monkey. Yes, Monkey. And of course, Irma's Redneck, Craft Shack, Kathy Lake. You all are looking beautiful today. You are looking beautiful. I'm glad to see all of you. Now, those of you who don't know what the heck I'm doing right now, yesterday I did a video and I made that little journal, and I put this little journal up. It's a happy mail journal. This is the way I'm going to be making some happy mails. It's like this here little tiny journal, because it'll fit in some of us can't really send out a lot of happy mail, although we want to, and because postage is just so high, and it's supposed to be going up this year again, this month again. So so that just, but this kind of happy mail can be sent out in a business size envelope, and it's just a tri-fold piece of paper. I use the lightweight cardstock, In the middle, I made just um, a little memo pad to put there. There's a pocket, 2, 3, 4 pockets here, and a pocket here, and just decoration here. It's that simple to make. And then just decorated the front with the unicorn, and very simple to make. And I said, now everybody, I said, whoever watches, now if you watch the whole video and then write our magic word in there, then I'm going to put everybody's name that wrote the magic word, which was Thunderbird, because that's what Papa picked, the word Thunderbird. And I said, if you put the word Thunderbird in there, then you're going to get put in the drawing to who's going to get this in the mail. So, okay, Papa, I'm ready for you to come and pick one of these right here. Do what? You're in your underwear? Yeah. Oh, well, your underwear ain't going to show. See, yeah. Look. See the screen? That's all you can see. Okay, pick one. This is the winner right here. This is the winner. Let's see who it is. Okay, let's see. Lizzie Sanders is the winner. Lizzie Sanders wins this. I'm going to mail this to you, Lizzie Sanders. So, gosh, I hope you show up. I haven't seen you in here yet, but if anybody knows Lizzie Sanders, if she doesn't show tonight, I'm going to need her little address. I will look, because she's new. In fact, I think she looks in Florida. I think she lives in Florida. And so, but I'll look also in the address file and see if she's there. But that's who will have this, is Lizzie Sanders, when I get her address. So that was fun. That's fun. And so, okay. So on Tuesday nights, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls and rabbits, we usually do a mixed media. Yeah, I think she's new, Gail. I don't think, yeah, there's Kathy. Hi. And so we'll find her. I will actually leave a message under her comment. And I don't know how that works when you leave a reply under somebody's comment. I don't know if that goes, how that goes to them, but it might go to them. And so what we do for funsies here is, okay, I got to get, what I'm going to do today is I want to, okay, I'm reaching up here to all of my ATC starts. These are all pieces that I've cut out. I ain't auctioning. Oh gosh, that's awful. You are weird, Papa. You are one weird Papa. I'm going to use, boy, we have made some really awesome. Oh man, who made that for me? Tina Cannon made that for me. I love looking at these later on. Oh, this one isn't signed, but oh yes, it is. There it is. Christy Biddleston, she made that one. Oh, but I thought I had some just ordinary playing cards, and that's what I was going to use today. Which I do have ordinary or unicards. Playing cards, but I don't have them in here. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth Marie. What? Well, well, let's see. I want to start with something that's already, okay, these here are cards that I already have put like a background on them, but just a piece of paper, nothing Nothing decorative. Okay, so that's what I have here. All right. Now, and you guys, if you use Velveeta cheese, be sure and save them boxes because boy, do them boxes make nice boxes for your ATC cards, your ATC collections or papers that you've got ready for ATCs, any of that kind of stuff. These boxes are perfect. I just got them up here on my shelf. Them up there on my shelf. You stay there. Okay, today I'm gonna do a little different. I'm going to start with these. They're actually a game card, but I have glued onto them just pieces of like decorative paper. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, the next thing I'm going to change up because, see, we don't want to get bored and always do the same thing. And then you say, oh, I don't want to do that. We did that last week and that's just boring and I don't want to do it. Well, I understand that because for me, I am always wanting to change things up and do things a little bit differently than I did the last time. And in all my organization tactics here, I have lost my book. Yeah, so it's lost. So I'll just take a piece of paper. Why not? Okay, now, bucket. Here, bucket. There's my bucket. Well, Elizabeth Marie. See, now I need to get my bucket because I know my bucket. Oh, there it is. See, I put all my library books up there on the shelf and my bucket was behind it. My bucket got a hole in it. Okay, so I have 120 prompts in here. So I'm going to Oh, Barbara Batzer, did you get the Happy Mail, sweetie? Oh, yay, good. Yes. I'm glad you got your Happy Mail. Did it make you happy? I know it wasn't much. I don't send much Happy Mail. I mean, I send a lot of Happy Mails, but they're always little. I don't send big old, train cases full of Happy Mail. Although I could fill up boxes full of Happy Mail. Then when it comes for the postage, that don't work. Okay, so I always pull now 10 prompts. Prompts are ideas. They're just ideas. You know what? I got to go and find that. Hang on a minute. I got to go like this back, and I got to find that place where I can turn off that, excuse me, that automatic focus because it makes you get nuts. And we don't want to get nutser than we already are. No, we don't want to get nutser. Turn that off and then say done, and it's done, and then we go back here. There we go. I turned the automatic focus. Okay, now I always pick out 10 prompts. 10 prompts are 10 ideas. They don't have to be exactly what the prompt says. You use that prompt to jiggle your brain and decide what you're going to do on your card. And I'm going to pick out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the bottom one is 10. Okay, I never picked the bottom one. Okay, there we go. Now, and then when I write them down, I'll write them down in order, but you do not have to use them in order. See, we make our own rules here. We make our own rules. Nothing is written in stone. So today is Tuesday. Today I have the right day. Last Tuesday, it wasn't Tuesday. It was Monday. I just completely, whatever. I didn't do it right. So today is Tuesday, And the calendar says that it's January 14th. And the year is 2020. I've been wanting to write 2002. I don't know why I want to do that, but that's what I've been doing. But it's okay. I get it right, you know. What, honey? Oh, only 18 years out, yeah. Okay, the first one is beads. The second choice is polka dot square. Polka dot square. Does that make sense to you? Polka dot. A polka dot square. And then we need a flower. And we need then we need paint with a popsicle stick. Circles. I love circles. Circles and polka dots I love. Okay, then it's white paint. I don't think I even have any white paint. My my granddaughter came to borrow some, and I think I don't have them. Okay, small rubber stamp. And then we have a fabric strap. And then we have gears or wheels. Okay, so that's what we have to choose from. Now, you do not have to use them in order, and you do not have to use them all. You can use, I always suggest that you use 8 of them. Well, because I want to do some things a little bit different today, I'm starting with these cards that are already, oh, you know what I want to do too? I'm going to use one plain card. Okay, so I'm going to use one plain card. Now, and you do not have to cover the whole thing up. You can leave part of it, like I could use the back part of it to show and add stuff to that, or I could use the front part of the card to show. Now, today for something different, I'm not going to take, like it says polka dot square. Well, I may not use that on all 4 of them, but I'll use them on at least 1 because I'm going to do 4. You do not have to do 4, but I'm going to use 4. I mean, you can just do 1. But this gives you all kinds of ideas of what you can do with your cards. So one thing I'm going to do is, it's here where I see what did I say? Circles. I think this here is a piece of paper that I cut. I used this punch yesterday. I used this punch to make circles. But when I used that punch to make the circles, I ended up with this piece of paper that is, it's got those circles punched out. And I love, love, love that little bit of a design of all them circles. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put some of those circles right on here. As soon as I find my thing. I was going to come in here early and get things ordered, sorted out in here and made them nice and stuff, but You know, I didn't do it. I really did not do it. So I don't see my thing. Where's my thing? Okay, just a minute, I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Actually, I see it right now. Here it is, my thing. This is what I use as my, this is what I use. This here, you buy these at a, you buy these at like at the Lowe's hardware store, Home Depot or something. And these you'll find in the painting section. They're made for painting like along the edge of something, like if you're, they come with a handle, but I don't use the handle. They are a foam, but then on the foam there's like a brush. See, it's like a little brush. And that is what I use, and I have found I love these. And then you can take them to the kitchen sink and you can wash them. And I do have, even on my affiliate link for Amazon, I have these listed there if anybody's interested in trying them. But since I started using these, I don't use anything else. This is what I use. I love these. And so that little brush, especially if you are edging, you know, you're putting a little edge on something, then see, now I just put those on there. Now, you know what I really need to do? I can't do anything really like this unless I would sand this shiny card. So, but I'm not going to sand it because I don't have a my sanding block in here. I need to have me a list of what all I got to bring in here, because I'm in a different room than I'm usually in. And I'm trying not to overwhelm this room or the hubster who sleeps in this room, because I'm in our bedroom. So he's back there making sure we do not get in any trouble. Okay, so now I've got some circles on these two. They won't show up so much on that one. So I'm going to, okay, Jeffrey told me to hush. And so yeah, so I got circles on them too. That's a beginning. So I've used those circles right here. Did you, oh, I bet Papa didn't make me a drink. Oh, wait a minute, I got bottles of water down here. I need a tape. I think the tape is on your desk. Well, then I don't know. Go in room D and look in there and see what you can find. I did that too. Well, then you're out of luck. All right. Here's me some water. I'm good. Oh. Water is so good. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Now, and another thing I want you to know is when we make these as artist therapy cards, ATCs. Now, ATCs do not have to be trading cards, and the way we call them is therapy cards. So they do not have to be traded. You can use these as a front on a card, like embellishment on the front of the card, and you know, if you take another piece a little bit bigger that you frame it, and then even another piece of another color and frame it, you can really make a beautiful embellishment for the front of a greeting card. Beetle said her 3-year-old grandson wanted to play with her ink pads today. You should have seen his hands when he left. He'll be inked up for days. Yeah. They say what happens at Grandma's stays at Grandma's, but if it's ink, hey, it might be going somewhere else. Now, so I used some circles. Now it says white paint, and like I told you, it does not have to be, oh, I do have white paint, because I have these. My Artesias, I almost forgot that. Boy, I'm glad I didn't remember that when Kimberly was over hunting paint. I would have gave her that. I wouldn't have wanted to do that. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to do something with the white paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some white paint. What will I do? What will I do? I'm going to put some white paint And I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to put it on them three anyway. So I do have white paint. And this is my gouache paint that Artesia sent me. And I love these paints. I am loving these paints. These are awesome. They a little bit goes a long way, and they're a watercolor paint, but they're opaque. So let's see how opaque this is. I guess it is because it covers up that club. Okay, and so I'm going to just put some white paint. I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just using part of it. Okay, I do not have my heat gun in here, so I cannot dry it. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that, and it will dry. And so I'm just putting some, and see, because it's opaque, it's covering up what I want it to cover. It's doing fine. It is doing fine, doing fine, doing fine. Now then, again, not just like yesterday, I was looking for my baby wipes. Did I find them yesterday? No. Do I see them today? No. Oh, yes, I do. There they are. When I was little, I used to call the clubs little puppy feet. Oh, we did that too, Sass. We did that too. We call them puppy dog feet. Yes. You found some bear goodies for my book, Sonia? Oh, you awesome girl. Bear goodies for my book. I'm loving my bear book. I am loving how it's turning out. And see, and I think it's because I don't do it all at one time. And I take it and I do it a little bit and I do something. I learn something new and I put it in there. And then it's sitting up there on my shelf. And I might not work on my puppy dog book for, maybe I won't use it for a while, you know. I might not touch it for a week or two, but then something else will pop in my head and I say, oh, I've got to put that. But I did put all my books on my shelf, so they're sitting in front of me and they're right there. And I found another one that has to do with sewing, and I'm going to start that one with just sewing things, and that's going to be fun too, because I have got some dies, you know, for like sewing, you know, dress forms and sewing machines and that kind of thing. So that one's going to be a lot of fun too. So anyhow, and that's what I like. You know, if I sit down here, sometimes you finish a project, then you think, what do I want to do next? Well, I don't finish much. I do finish some things, but not a lot. And so wait a minute, my mind just went somewhere else. Never mind, I'll take it off at the somewhere else. And so if I have all my books up here and I say, oh, I want to work on that one. Or maybe I'll just say, let me look at this one. And I'll look at one and I'll see if anything jumps out at me that I want to do, because you just never know. So, hi, Ebony. Okay, now see, yep, that's drying already, that white paint. So I don't really have to worry about that. So now I've put white paint on just 3 of them. Where did that go? White paint. Okay, so I did the white paint. Now, I'm going to use a rubber stamp, but I'm going to go over this white paint with my rubber stamp. So I'm not going to do that one right now. Now, a fabric scrap. Now, that's interesting. Now, oh, you know what? Oh, what would be awesome? Fabric scraps. I have these on my desk because these are muslin fabric scraps that I used. I've used these. I was playing with these just the other day when I was making things for my bear book. And these are put on muslin fabric. They are stamped. I tore the muslin fabric so they have the frayed edges, which is beautiful. And this one says, I love you very much, Barry, B-E-A-R-Y. And I love it. You pull them strings off of there, and then it's now. And then I had somebody to ask me that was from, I think, Australia, and she says, When you talk about muslin, she was wondering exactly what I was talking about. Over here in the States, at least in my area, this fabric here is called muslin. You can buy it in different weights. You can buy it in a very lightweight, or you can buy it in a heavyweight. And a lot of times muslin is used for backings on quilts. Now, muslin in some other countries is any cotton fabric that has a very small print on it, like little bitty flowers, and mostly little bitty flowers, just a very small little bitty flower print. And they call that muslin. And so I'm not sure which countries or which states call it what, you know. And so, but here in, well, when we were in Minnesota, this was muslin, and here in Florida, this is muslin. And I think it's pretty much called muslin in our neck of the woods. So what I'm going to do on this one is, because it says, wait a minute, I'm going to use one that I colored. This one here is a stamp of just a patch with 2 buttons. And I think that is cute as ever. So I'm going to put that on this card, and I'm just going to staple it. I'm just going to staple it on there. So it's turned over. I turned it over and then stapled it. Now let's see. Oh, and this one, let's see. Fabric. I just love using fabric. I've been looking more and more into textile art. Okay, now let me see. I love my little bear here. This one kind of looks like a fireman, but when I colored him yellow, he looks more like he's got a raincoat. And see, I want to find different ideas. Oh, here, I want this one. Okay, different ideas is what I'm going to have. So now I'm going to put this little guy right here, and he's going to be up there on that little piece of fabric. So that's my fabric, and he's now stapled up there. But see, I lift him up, and I can continue putting stuff right here. And that's what I'll do, because I will not glue that down. I want more space. And, oh, you know what, on this one? I'm going to take that. Wait a minute. Let me see. I think I had one that was colored a little bit more than that. Let me see. Okay, no, I'm not seeing another one. I see a little honey pot. Oh, honey pot. I think this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put this honey pot right there on this corner. And I'm going to staple it on this side and on this side. So now I can still put something in there. So that's not going to take up, and this is a honey pot. Thanks for being my friend, this one says. I really like the fabric today, so I am putting fabric on all of them. And like I say, I can still work underneath that. I can still work underneath that. So these prompts that we have are just exactly that. They're not rules. They're just prompts. They give you they help your brain kind of think, because especially late in the day, sometimes your brain just does not want to work. Oh, there's Christy Biddleston, my things skill. She's a tough cookie, but her mama ain't. Um, yes, an ATC size is the same size as a playing card, and the basic size for an ATC would be a 2.5 by 3.5. The reason that we don't want to go any bigger than that, because if you are using them for trading, you want them to fit into the sleeves that people carry them in, that they collect them in. So you don't want them any bigger. Now this here card is a playing card, but it is a little bit less than 2.5. See, because these are 2.5. And so this is a little bit less than 2.5 by about 1/4 of an inch. So there are different sizes of playing cards, but you don't want to go any larger. Now, if you're making them and you're going to be using them as a focal point on the front of a greeting card or a focal point on the front of a journal or something, then you can go ahead and put frames around it or put pieces on that stick out the side or whatnot. You know, you can do that. But as far as using them as a trading card, they need to stay at the 2.5 by 3.5, their finished size. I had to drink some more water. Oh, I've been so thirsty lately. I think it's because I am diabetic and I've been cheating and eating stuff I shouldn't eat. I think that's what makes me so thirsty. Okay, so now I put the fabric scrap. So I've used 3 of these ideas. And okay, we have still beads, polka dot square, flower, bug, paint with a popsicle stick. Oh, I painted, but with a finger. Circles, white paint, small rubber stamp, fabric, gears or wheels. Okay, let's see. I think what I want to do is, because I want to use a small rubber stamp, I think I'm going to see what I have right here in my drawer of rubber stamps. Let's see. What do I have? Oh my word. Look at this little giraffe. Holy moly, smackagenos. Paint Girly and Darla. Hi. I see where Gail said hello to you, so you must be up there somewhere. This is cute. This is a giraffe. So I am going to, let me see if I can get my giraffe. And I'm going to put him, I think, let me see. Oh, is he adorable? Oh, I love him. Oh, is he cute? I've never used him. Sometimes you just need to look through your stuff. So there on what I painted white, there's my giraffe. See there? So that's my small rubber stamp. And then I also want him to be, well, I'll probably just get his face on there. Look at him, and he's peeking out of the pocket. I love him. And then he's going to be down here on this one. Oh, he's so adorable. That is cute. Okay, and now I don't know how he's going to work on this one, because this paper that is on this one is a little, that green is like a fuzzy. And so I'm going to kind of just go right here in the middle, and hopefully Yeah, he still shows up. Not real good, but he's there. He is there. Okay, now, so I use the small rubber stamp. All right, now, he is just adorable. I just love him. It's kind of a light color. If I went with a darker color, but that's the color I had to. Oh, I had brown right here too. I could have used this brown. Oh my gosh, is he adorable? Oh, I love him. We're going to put that brown one here too. So there's friends. See, they have friends. I don't know if it'll go on this card, but it might. We'll see. I'll just let that dry there because that's slick, you know. And I should have really sanded it, but I didn't sand it. And so then I'm going to put another one right there. Oh, he's not showing up too good there, but he's there. And then I'm going to go here with this one. Just because I'm going to use this one so much more. I don't want to lose this now. I'm going to keep this in my front and center because I love this little giraffe. I just love animals. I just love them. I just love them. Okay, so now, love having stuff underneath so you can pick it up and look. Now, flowers. Look at, this is one big flower, and of course it's way too big. Oh, what if I cut it? What if I cut this flower and I cut, okay, so there's two, it's got 8 petals, so I can cut it in 4s, and each one's got 2 petals. So then what if now if I use this here punch and I get me just a piece of, let me see what in the scraps here. Let me see. Let's look in the scraps. I have got such beautiful, beautiful papers everywhere. Oh, you know what? This here is actually wallpaper. Now, what if I make me some circles of wallpaper? Now, if I were to take and put, look at that, he's so cute. If I were to take and put, oh, you know, what did it say here? It said polka dot square. That gives me an idea now. See how these things just start racing through your mind? And then, look, here I've got a square now. What if I take a square? Oh, this might be too big. I don't know. Let's try something. All you can do is give it a try. You just never know. So what would we call a polka dot square? A polka dot square could be, see, now there's a flower. There's flower. There's a square. And then a polka dot. A polka dot square and a flower. Now, if I put all of those right here, man, I'm just going to town with this here stapler tonight. And put that right there. Sort of like I'm making a cluster, isn't it? And then here, if I take my little, oh, I could even put this down here. Ooh, that's cute. And I want to make this square littler. This is too big, this square. So I'm just going to cut it and make it a smaller square. There we go. And it's sort of still a square. And then if I put that square, oh, what if I put the polka dot first? That one's too big. Let's try this one. Put this polka dot right there. Put the square right there. Polka dot square. We're going to be getting some new prompts because we're going to get some Shirley. No, it wasn't Shirley. Somebody in our group has put down that she made beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prompt cards. And she made 72 of them. And I said, oh, I would love to steal your idea and use those on our Tuesday nights. And she said, yes, we could do that. She gave me permission. So when she posts the list, I'm going to scrap lift it. And I'm going to add those to, there might be some of them that are still the same as what we already have, but then we'll have more because it's always good to have more, in my humble opinion. Okay, now see here, I can put a square there. I can put my flower here. See, I just moved that, flapped over that piece of fabric out of my way. Then I can put this circle right here, and then I can again find my staple. Oh, here it is. And staple that on there. So this is fun. Thanks for being my friend. And then it's got the honey pie pot. Good night. Somebody's saying good night. Oh, Colette. Sorry I have to go to bed. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Colette. Love you, and thank you for coming by. You are beyond awesome. Okay, so then, let's see. I wonder if my glue will just hold this little polka dot right here. Okay, I'm going to put it there, and we'll see if it stays. So cute. Okay, now let's see. So now I have used, and see, and I'm kind of going on all the cards. Different things. Everything is not on each card. So, and this, I do love the little flower. So I'm going to do, I'm going to put this flower right here, and that's going to be stapled. Now, I don't know. This one, I really do not want to cover up that it is a card. I want it to be known that it is a playing card. So I want it to pretty much stay a playing card. So what I might do is use this. Okay, so now here, I'm going to put these together like this. The square and the polka dot. So that's polka dot square. And I'm going to just staple that. And now this is going to be something that will go into this little tuck spot right there. See that? Now that's in the little tuck spot. I could put a little word on here on the back or something, and to make that even more personal, or I'm just going to put love you. So whoever opens that up, now see, there's a little tag inside that little pocket that says love you. So see, now your card doesn't have to be all like whatever you call it, perfect or something. They are perfect. Each one, everyone is perfect. Roberta wants a burger and fries. Wait a minute. So tired of eating fat-free. Oh, I know what you're saying, Robbie. That fat-free stuff is for the birds. Jeez. And why do they think that? Why do they think we got to do that? So my hamster has to go get his gallbladder removed. Doggone it. He's got to go get his gallbladder removed. But it's not giving him a lot of trouble. But like I told him, you know, he says, it's not really giving me that much trouble. I don't know what I should. But I says, you know, let's go ahead, because it could be that it grows into more of a problem later if you don't get it done now. Because I told him, like my late husband, when he had his gallbladder out, he waited till it about killed him before he went and got it out. And and he was in the hospital like for a week, came home with drainage tubes and everything else. So it's best to get it out now. They can do it as outpatient. So it's come a long way. So he's going to go get his little gallbladder removed. He still has all his parts. He's basically a very healthy man for 75 years old, almost. Oh, Gail, you got a new puppy? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's what I told him. Don't wait. Get it out now. So I think I'll have him call and tell them to go ahead and schedule it, you know, tomorrow. Because he didn't say yay or nay today at the doctor. So we're going to have him. They're all agreeing with me, Papa. They're all agreeing with me that you need to get that gallbladder out now. Huh? You had it all your life? Yeah, you're going to get it out. Okay, let's see. What? Okay, so we used a flower. We did a polka dot square. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items only. That's all. Oh, I did the small rubber stamp, 6 items. We did paint, but not with the popsicle stick. So I'm going to call the paint that I did, because I can call my finger a popsicle stick if I want to. I've been talking with a breeder the past few months. She just bred 2 different females, so hopefully there will be puppies by the end of February. Oh, so you're going to get one that's the same breed as, well, that you love, of course. Yeah. But Loretta, yeah, he's got to have the surgery, but the gallbladder surgery now they do is an outpatient. He doesn't even have to be admitted in the hospital to do it. So that's good. Hi, Tanya. So good to see you. Okay. I get to send off my very first Happy Mail right here that I made, Tanya. And it's going to go to another girl named Lizzie. Yep, she won that. And so this is what I do. You know, I feel, and then you go and when you feel like you're finished, then you're finished. If you didn't use, oh, good thoughts for a golden white boy puppy. Oh, how much fun that would be. Oh, okay. So now, when you're making them to trade or give as a gift, you know, just send, not to trade, but to give as a gift, then you should always sign the back so people know who did these for you and when. And so and then we title them. And now here we don't have a lot. What could I call these? We're just going to call them pretty, because they're not really themed. And so you have to find a name that's not really themed. And January 14th, 2020, 1 of 4, Lizzie. And then we just put, now because I put staples and stuff on the back, then when you put your label, if you put a label on the back, then, oh, we don't have a date yet for the surgery. He's not even told the doctor for sure. The doctor told him today it needs to come out. And Papa said, okay, I'll give that some thought. And so, yeah. So he doesn't have a date yet for the surgery, but I'll let y'all know. Yeah, I'll let y'all know. Because we'll all need to help in the praying part of it, you know. And it's January 2020. Now, I have to say that I usually do stay on for 2 hours when I do a live stream, but it's not working. That's just not working for me. That 2 hours is like too long for me to sit in one spot. And so, okay. So I'm gonna go yes, Gail, he is gonna get it done. We talked about it after he got home from the doctor, and he's pretty much gonna go ahead and get it done. Because we know what can happen if you let it get really bad, because your gallbladder can actually burst, and then you've got poison running through your body, and it can be bad. So it's best we get it done first. I mean, now, before it gets any worse. Hi, Erin Morrison, you beautiful lady, you. Okay, happy. And the date is January 14th, 2020, number 3 of 4. Sometimes I can write so neatly, and other times not so much. Today is a not so much day. So here I'm just gluing on the back my information. Makes it all like official and stuff. Okay? So now, what we do then at the end of our ATCs. Now, see, I feel like I've put enough on here. I kind of like this, and I think the little idea of having this little piece of fabric that I can flip up, and I am loving now that I can print on the muslin fabric, or you can use like anything white, a light color, and just tell Hubster you're going to the park. Yeah, that's what we tell our dogs when we're going to the vet, right? And so, yes, we do a drawing every time too, because I do love. I'm going to be making a lot more of these, because a lot of these are going to be happy mails that go out, because I love to send out happy mails, and I'm trying to find something that's really nice that fits in a small package. And so, let's see. Door prize stuff. And listen to Gail, or read Gail. Listen to what she's writing, because she's telling you the rules, or the way we work this. My part is that I get a few things together, a few things that will fit in a envelope. I put those things together. I love these little bags. Somebody gave me these little bags. I like to put my things in the little bags. Okay, and so then I find these beautiful things. I got a little box here of some nice things that I've gotten from different places. And these are stickers. When you get these, you're going to love these. These are stickers. But they're like a vellum sticker. They got plastic on the back. Peel that off. I'd never seen these before I got these from Ray. And so I'll put a couple of those in there. I'll put 3. Oh, this one's neat. George Stewart Undertaker with coffins. That's going to go in there. But I love these things. They're just amazing think they're beautiful. And I know that people, I have gotten comments from people that have gotten these little Happy Mails, and they seem to just love them. Now, you know what? These stickers, too, I think are stickers. These tickets are stickers. They got, looks like paper on the back for peeling off. Let's see, what else? What else do we have? We'll put in a couple of, oh, you know what I always put in, can't forget those, is I always put in a couple of, I think you could print out the address list stuff. I'm sure you could, I don't know how, but, okay, so let's see. Oh, look it, better late than never. This is an old card. Okay, this one doesn't have any writing on it, but you're going to love that. Let's see. Let's find with a stamp on it. I know having them with the old stamp on it, it's fun. This is a 1-cent stamp on this one. And so, oh, and the year is 1916. And look at that. It's got this beautiful embossed rose. So that's in the door prize pocket. And let's see what else. What else will be good in here? Let's put these tickets in here too. Tickets are always fun to put in your journals. And oh, and then we got to be sure and get the birthday of the winner. Ooh, we're already pulling numbers. Good. There's some these. Let's put one of these in here. And then we got to pull, we got to find, okay, let's see. And I'm going to give you one of my cards. Make sure it's dry. I'm going to put this card. It says, thank you for being my friend. That's going to go in there. Hope it's dry enough. I think it is. We'll put that in there. And see, there you go. "30 more seconds, get your number posted," is what she says there. And then we're going to, I always need to have your birth month of the winner. And hopefully, I still have, oh, this is fun. This is like a little pocket with a something in it. I don't know what's in it. Oh, just a little folder is inside there. And we'll put that in there. And I like to try and just put a bunch of nonsense little things, but it's something you didn't have before. So, okay, we're ready. I'm going to pull a number. So what I do is I just reach into my little bucket here. I'm going to go into the middle. I'm going to go into the middle here and just pull out a card. And we're going to see what number is on here. 82. 82 is the number. So who became closest to 82 without going over? And that's going to be our winner. Closest to 82 without going over. Not too many contestants. Tonight we're at 48. It's what it shows on my eye. And I appreciate all 48. Oh, I see people seeing Tanya. I got to wait for Gail. I always wait for Gail just to be sure. Gail always has the final word. Okay. Oh, now Gail is saying it's Kathy Lake. I hear, see everybody saying Tanya, but then I see Gail saying Kathy Lake. Beetle says Kathy Lake. The number I said was 82. Okay, so let's get that clear. Okay, 82 means it was Kathy Lake then. Okay, we're going to take that as the winner is Kathy. Okay, wait a minute now. Tanya says, oh, okay, 85 is over. See, there you go. Okay, so Kathy Lake. Congrats, Kathy. And what is your birth month, Kathy? What is your birth month? We got to get you a little tag here, and we got to learn a little bit about you off of the tag. Your birth month is... Thank you, Darla. Okay. October. Okay, you are same as my month. Okay, your birthstone is a tourmaline or an opal. You love to chat. You are attractive and suave. You don't like to, you don't lie or pretend. You're always making friends and you treat them importantly. You are sympathetic. You love arts and literature, and you are soft spoken. That is what this says about you. Now, this is a really nice, this is a laminated. I made these long, long ago, and they're all laminated in heavy plastic, so they'll last you forever and ever. And whenever you feel down, read this. This is going to explain to you who you really are. And so there you go. That's your little birthstone tag. Now, I'm going to find something to read by Helen Steiner Rice. And this here says, God bless America. Okay. God bless America. And I know some of you are not here in America, but good night, Shana. Some of you are not in here in America, but you are our neighbors, and we love our neighbors. So let us tell you a little bit about America, your neighbor. America the beautiful, may it always stay that way. But keep old glory flying. There's a price that we may pay. For everything's worth having demands work and sacrifice, and freedom is a gift of God that commands the highest price. For all our wealth and progress are as worthless as can be without the faith that made us great and kept our country free. Nor can our nation hope and live unto itself alone, for the problems of our neighbors must today become our own. That is so true. And while it's hard to understand the complexities of war, each one of us must realize that we are fighting for the principles of freedom and the decency of man. And as a Christian nation, we're committed to God's plan. And as the land of liberty and the great God-fearing nation, we must protect our honor and fulfill our obligation. So in these times of crisis, let us offer no resistance in giving help to those who need our strength and our assistance. And the stars and stripes forever will remain a symbol of a rich and mighty nation built on faith and truth and love. And at this time that we know what's going on over in Australia, and I understand it's getting better, but it's still problematic. But to hear about all the other nations that have went to band together to try and take care of the problem in Australia. That just shows what neighbors are for. And so thank you all for being here with us. And thank you for playing along if you did. If you didn't play along today, you can always do it later. You can watch this over and you can play along if you want to. And I'll get these mailed out in the next day or two. I used to say tomorrow, but sometimes tomorrow takes a week. So don't expect things real fast from me because I'm in slow motion these days. So, but I ask God tonight to watch over each and every one of you, keep you all safe from harm. Let Him be with you every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you and on the next video. God bless. God bless.